And we roll along. Bag number 7 coming up as we continue my look at my Blu-rays and DVDs. Open this up. And we begin again. Got the rest of them on top there, but no. But over here we have something I knew I was going to be able to pull with one hand, but this is the Transformers 7 movie Steelbook collection. This is, actually 6 movie collection. Yeah, it's 6, right? Yeah, 6. Of course, you got Transformers. The only one of the early series I would say is the best of the series. Transformers, Revenge of the Fallen. I just talked about that one yesterday. Not very good. Dark of the Moon, better. Still not as good as the original. Age of Extinction, Last Night. We don't talk about those ones. But Bumblebee, there's where the Transformers movie started to get good again. Once they got rid of Michael Bay, that really changed everything for the series. These are legitimately good-looking steelbooks, though. Transformers 1, and then the second one, and so on and so forth. Of course, this doesn't have the J cards and all that, but that's how I can only get it for a much smaller price on Mercari than I would have paid if I bought the full set. But it's worth it. And of course, you've got Transformers Rise of the Beast, which is the one that doesn't have Michael Bay attached to it. And like I said, once you take Michael Bay away from it, these movies start to get really good again, because this was really awesome. The Man from Toronto. Not the best Kevin Hart movie, but certainly could have been a whole lot worse. In fact, it could have been a whole lot better, too, with Jason Statham attached to it at one point, but then he passed on it. I don't know, it's pretty good, though. Kevin Hart and Woody Harrelson do work out with each other very well. Happy Death Day. This is the Shout Factory edition. Of course, you gotta have Happy Death Day to you. Cliffhanger on Steelbook. Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, a very underrated movie. Did not do well when it came out, but rightfully needed to be good. Rightfully deserves its praise, because it really is a really good movie. And then, of course, another John Wick set. John Wick Chapters 1 through 4. I think this was the Walmart exclusive set. Got, like, some cards inside of here. Still wrapped. Yeah, they're still wrapped up. I'm not opening that up. Next up, we have Barbie. And then the nice-looking 4K slipcover edition. Surprised there was no steelbook for that, honestly. Shanghai Noon and Shanghai Nights. I'm not a big fan of these movies, honestly, so I don't know if I'm going to keep this around. Yeah, they just didn't do it for me. I like Jackie Chan, I like Owen Wilson. I tried watching them again recently. Just couldn't do it, so yeah, I'm going to probably get rid of that. We got Crank, with Best Buy Steelbook. Crank 2 was really good, too. I like those movies a lot. Miami Vice. They just announced this week they're going to reboot this with the guys who make Top Gun Maverick. And I like this movie a lot, but I'm interested to see what they do with that. X-Men 3 film collection. This is the Disney Movie Club exclusive set. Found that cheap somewhere. I don't remember if I found this cheap, or was this one of those things from Disney Movie Club, whatever. They were going on a business and they were having that sale where, you can get whatever you want, whatever your stuff that you had left. It was like half off what it was before. I don't remember that, but Lord of War, very underrated Nicolas Cage movie. Came out around the same time The Weatherman did. This is the Best Buy Steelbook. Speaking of underrated gems that were unfairly criticized at the time, I wouldn't say it's a gem, but it's a lot better than people give it credit for. The Call of the Wild, directed by Chris Sanders, who did Lilo and Stitch and How to Train Your Dragon. I really like this movie. I think it's very good. I actually found the slipcover at Half Price Books. I've had the DVD when it came out back in 2020, but I really enjoyed this one. I think it's a very underrated gem of a movie. There you go. I said it wasn't a gem, but yeah, it's a gem. It's an underrated movie. That's what I'm trying to say. Some more underrated goodness. Christopher Nolan's Tenet. I think this was the Best Buy exclusive steelbook. There was another one. I think this was it. I found this one at a Half Price. No, I take it back. This is the one I found at Half Price Books. So this one has the embossing inside of it. Yeah, there it is right there. Really underrated movie. Really underrated Christopher Nolan movie. Kubo and the Two Strings. Leica Animation, when are you going to put out your next movie already? Because I'm waiting for it. I'm ready for it. This is their best movie. This is one more under, not really underrated films, but it's one of the best animated films that came out in 2016. One of the best films that came out that year. Period. Terrific film. This one's stuck. There we go. Tulsa King Season 1 with Sylvester Stallone. Pretty good show. It's all sticking for some reason. Clear and Present Danger on 4K. I have the other Jack Ryan movies that we'll eventually get to. Renfield. Not as good as it should have been, but Nicolas Cage is pretty awesome in here. Plus you got Nicholas Hoult and Awkwafina. I like it. Haunted Mansion. Again, not as good as it should have. Not as great as it should have been, but it certainly beats the crap out of the Eddie Murphy movie. Wallace and Gromit, the complete cracking collection. All the Wallace and Gromit shorts on that. And then the Evil Dead Rise Steelbook, which really good movie that came out a couple years ago. You got the Saw collection, the Walmart exclusive Steelbook set. Ghostbusters 1 and 2, I actually found these, I believe I bought these online if I'm not mistaken. But add them to the Ghostbusters collection. And then here's all my copies of Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse on Steelbook. We have the Walmart exclusive Steelbook. Not really, they're not all Steelbooks, but they're all the same movie. But got the Target exclusive, the Best Buy exclusive unopened, and then the regular Best Buy edition that I did open. And then the rest of these are DVD sets, except for this one. This is a Blu-ray set of All Quiet on the Western Front, directed by Edward Berger. This is the most recent one. It's a nice DVD case, but it's a Blu-ray and Ultra and 4K set. Superman Returns, still wrapped up. I found this at a half-price book. Was this a half-price books, or was this at a... Might have been at the resale shop down the street, but I have this one. I have it stilled up still, because I have the other copies of this movie, so I'll hold on to those if I really want to watch it. I'll watch those first before I go to this one first. Go to this one next. I cannot talk this week. It's my allergies, man. I've been dealing with allergies all week long. That's why my voice sounds a little nasally than usual, but anyway, Casper. I actually found this in a Walmart. Real cheap, too, so I figured why not pick it up. It's a Shout Factory release. Shout Factory, you can never go wrong with them. Star Trek Prodigy, the entire season 1. And then a Sonic set, which I found at a Target. I have another copy of the original Shout Factory set from 2007 downstairs, but this is the latest edition of that. Go On, rest in peace Matthew Perry, very underrated show from 2012. Permanent Record, a movie that I wanted to see because of the trailer, and the trailer really got me to see this film, and I was really impressed by what I saw from it. It was a really good movie. Directed by Marissa Silver, who did He Said, She Said, Keanu Reeves in one of his early film roles. The Dark Knight DVD Steelbook, this one I found at the half-price books. Poker Face Season 1, very underrated show that came out a couple years ago. And then last but not least, the Jordan Peele 3 movie collection with Nope, Us, and Get Out with the glow-in-the-dark slipcover from Walmart. So there you go. That right there is all of bag number 7. Alrighty, bag number 8 coming right up. Starting it off, we've got Mission Impossible, the Steelbooks, from when Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning was coming out. There's the first one, second one. Mission Impossible 3. Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, and then Fallout. I have Dead Reckoning, I just gotta find it so I can put it with the rest of these. Super Mario Brothers movie, the regular edition, the Target exclusive with the lenticular slip, and then of course the Best Buy Steelbook edition. Elysium, Skinamarink, very polarizing movie. You're either going to like it, or you're going to hate it. I'm the one that likes this because I've had nightmares similar to this where nothing makes sense, but it leaves a lasting impact on you. I'll just say that. Polite Society, a very underrated movie from a couple years ago. I was actually glad I found this at a nice price at a Target when we went to John Wick Chapter 4. I think this is the Walmart exclusive Steelbook. And this right here, I believe, is the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook. Yeah, because the Walmart exclusive was a Blu-ray DVD exclusive. This is a 4K exclusive. Star Trek Lower Decks Season 3. And then The Hangover. The only Hangover movie you should own because the sequels suck. And then just some more random DVDs. I found that I was kind of too lazy to just go and put them up with my rest of my DVDs. But My Girl 1 and 2. First one's really good. Second one, not so much. Yeah, another copy of Home Alone. This one, I think these are all stuff I found at a half-price book, so that's why I grabbed them for a good price. But yeah, Home Alone's 1 and 2. Iron Man, the gift wrap DVD, still gift wrapped. Oop, it fell off. There you go. Still gift wrap in the packaging. What if I open this up and it's actually something like, Tropic Thunder or Kung Fu Panda? I don't think I would mind it, but it's supposedly Iron Man, so I'm never going to open it though. So I'm just going to take their word for it. Daylight, Sylvester Stallone. Tales from the Crypt, Demon Knight and Bordello of Blood, the DVD set. Das Boot from Wolfgang Peterson, very good movie. I don't even want to say it's underrated. It's probably one of his best movies, if not his best movie as a director. Some more great Robert Downey Jr. gems. Chances Are and Only You. Great movies. Another great movie here, Joe versus the Volcano, one of my favorite films from '90. The Thief and the Cobbler. This, I believe, is no, I don't think that. No, this isn't the 2-disc edition. This has the regular DVD version of the one that, I think, the Miramax version of it. But look for the Recovery cut version of this. That's the better version of that. But this, not so much. But it's still pretty cool to see on a DVD. I actually got this with this Anastasia, which I didn't have on DVD or Blu-ray. Pink Panther Christmas. Truth About Cats and Dogs. Really funny movie. Uma Thurman, Janine Garofalo. This is a Die Hard bonus disc that came with a big box set featuring the 3 Die Hard movies before. But I had all the best editions of the Die Hard collection from when I first bought them back before 2004. I think the 5-star collection. Like, those collections are definitely worth keeping. This one, I think, has some extra stuff that's not available on the Die Hard Blu-ray sets that we've had so far. And then this I've had for a while now, in the Nicolas Cage collection, Honeymoon in Vegas, Leaving Las Vegas, Moonstruck, and Valley Girl. The Scream movie collection. I only paid $35 for this at Barnes & Noble, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of glad I did pick these up, because I had no interest in these movies until Scream 7 came out, and I found this at a good price, and watched them all. Most of them are pretty good. Scream 3 and 4, not so much, but Screams 1 and 2 and Scream 6, they were pretty good. Knives Out, the 4K Blu-ray DVD digital Walmart exclusive set. Beetlejuice, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2, the new batch, because they all fit together. I guess they're horror comedies, so I guess it does technically count. 3-movie collection of The Thing. You've got John Carpenter's The Thing, Howard Hawks' production The Thing from Another World, and The Thing 2011 remake from Universal and Warner Brothers. So it's all 3 Thing movies in one set. Top Secret, a DVD. Terminator 2 Judgment Day, the Walmart exclusive slip. I think all of these are Walmart exclusive slips here. Equalizer 2-movie collection. This, of course, came before Equalizer 3 came out. Beethoven, the retro 90s edition. Peanuts. We got the Jurassic World trilogy. Jurassic Park trilogy. Zombieland 1 and 2. Bad Boys 3-movie collection. Of course, that came before Bad Boys 4 came out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 5-film collection. The Meg, Deep Blue Sea, and Deep Blue Sea 2. There's a Shark Attacks collection coming out pretty soon that has all the Warner Brothers shark movies, the Meg films, Deep Blue Sea, and also the Jaws sequels. I don't know why you're not going to include the original Jaws in that, but that's coming out pretty soon. There's another Beetlejuice. The Flash original series. This is the 1990s series, the one with, it also has Mark Hamill as the Trickster. And then last but not least in this bag, the Batman, the 2022 movie. So there you go. That's all bag number 8. Halfway through today's bags I want to go through. Bag number 9 coming up here. We're starting off with the Never Ending Story on Blu-ray, which I still have wrapped up. I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe I'm waiting for the inevitable 4K release of this, but I don't know. I don't know why I still have this wrapped up. It's a movie I've been waiting to see a good Blu-ray version of it, but I don't know if we're ever going to get it, unfortunately. This version supposedly is not very good, and maybe that's why I'm kind of holding off on it, but yeah, I don't know why I still have this wrapped up in the packaging. This one I have a reason for why it's still wrapped up in the packaging, because I never want to watch this movie again, Fast X. I just basically got this because I collect the other Fast and Furious movies, so yeah, so that's why it's in the collection. It's still wrapped up. Yeah, I really didn't like this movie a whole lot. It was one of the worst movies I saw in 2023. The 4K of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Michael Bay movie. I actually like this one a lot. I know a lot of people didn't like it because Michael Bay was attached to it, but it works. It works for what it is for the most part. The Marvels. I don't know why I have this one wrapped up still either. I don't know. I thought I had another copy of this. I think I might have another copy of this maybe. That's why it's still in the packaging, but not a movie I really liked. Very underrated movie. Enough Said with Julia Louis-Dreyfus and James Gandolfini. Rest in peace. Misery, the Shout Factory edition. Walk Hard. JFK, the really nice looking Shout Factory box set. Shout Factory can do no wrong. Knives Out, this was the Walmart exclusive slipcover. And then the Walmart exclusive slipcover for Scarface. Some more Avatar for you. We have the Avatar Blu-ray 3D re-release. The Avatar Steelbook. That stuff in there just fell. The Avatar... I don't know, would you call this a digibook? But like it's much different packaging than the other Avatar set. But we got that one, and then we got The Way of Water. Lords of Dogtown, a very underrated Catherine Hardwicke movie. American Graffiti. Still with the... I can tell this isn't the slip, but American Graffiti, great movie, directed by George Lucas. The Creator, good movie. Not one of Gareth Edwards' best films. Very underrated movie, Dumb Money. A Haunting in Venice. The Little Mermaid 2 movie collection. As I said before, the Little Mermaid collection with the original movie and the live-action remake. I like the live-action remake. I don't care what most people say. National Lampoon's Vacation, the regular edition. I think I was getting these when Best Buy was getting rid of all their Blu-ray titles. I think this was what they were doing back then. What I was doing back then. I could be wrong on that, but Trading Places, 40th Anniversary Edition. Scrooged, classic movie. And then Evil Dead Rise, the regular slip with that really nice looking cover. Jesus. Yeah, I'm starting to remember that I didn't have the right slip, the protectors for these. That's why most of these are open. Steelbooks are open, like this one here. Naked Gun, the 35th anniversary edition, and then I have an unopened one, just because I love that movie so much. Mandalorian Season 2, and Mandalorian Season 1. WandaVision. The regular 4K of the Weird Al Yankovic story. Violet Night. The Boys Season 3. Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, the Walmart edition, and then the regular Steelbook edition of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. See, I knew I had Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning somewhere. I don't know why it's still in the slip. Then again, maybe I could just take it off from there, but that's why I kind of left it out there. But there it is, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Not one of my favorite ones in the series, obviously. I was really disappointed by that one. Blue Beetle. Oppenheimer, the Walmart exclusive edition, and then the Best Buy exclusive Steelbook edition. Clue, the 4K edition from Shout Factory. Witness, the Arrow edition, as well as the Arrow edition of The Warriors. Hanna-Barbera Superstars Ted, the Blu-ray box set. And Sonic the Hedgehog, the 2 movie collection, which I opened it up from this way so I can keep the packaging on here. I actually got this for dirt cheap at Best Buy too, so. Alright, so one more bag to go for today, and then we will be done with that. And lastly, with bag number 10, we start off with Knuckles. And as you're going to see, most of these are more recent titles. This is a bag featuring some more recent stuff I've gotten in the last year, if you want to call that recent, in my case, but anyway, we've got To Kill a Mockingbird, the 60th anniversary 4K set. Collateral on 4K. See, we just had this come out a couple months ago, piece by piece. One of my favorite films from last year. Star Trek, Star Wars The Force Awakens, Star Trek, Steelbook, I, Tonya, Cocaine Bear, the Steelbook, Tropic Thunder. One of the worst covers you'll ever see in your life. Just why? Great movie, but why that cover? Bram Stoker's Dracula from Francis Ford Coppola. World War Z, Equalizer 1, Equalizer 2, and Equalizer 3 with the Walmart Steelbook right there. With a Weird Al Steelbook, the Al Yankovic story. The Fall Guy, great movie that came out last year. It does not get the attention that it deserves. It's a regular Blu-ray set. As well as the Steelbook, which I bought this because the extended cut's not available. The Blu-ray does not have the extended. Let me try to say that again. The extended cut is not available on Blu-ray on this set for some reason, and yet it's available on this set. I don't know why that is, but that's why I've got 2 copies of The Fall Guy. So there you go. Footloose, The Boy and the Heron, The Lair of the White Worm, Marcel, The Shell with Shoes On. This director is also doing Lilo and Stitch, so that's why I'm excited for that movie. Stardust, the Garfield movie, The Wild Robot. This was one of the ones I got from when Disney Movie Club was ending. Nightmare Before Christmas and Hocus Pocus. Transformers 1. Bad Boys, Ride or Die. Tremors 7 Movie Collection. Inside Out 2. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Alien Romulus. A Quiet Place Day 1. If. Great movie. So it's almost coming up on 1 year since that movie came out. I kind of want to watch this again. Furiosa, a Mad Max saga. Great movie that came out last year, too. They had some pretty good movies last year, but they just didn't make the money, unfortunately. Godzilla -1. I got this from the Godzilla website. Beetlejuice. Then, wrap it up with a lot of Deadpool and Wolverine. We have the Deadpool Steelbook cover, the Wolverine Steelbook cover, the Walmart exclusive cover with the pop-up slip here, then the regular 4K edition, and then this I picked up from Disney Movie Club, this notebook. Deadpool on one side, Wolverine on the other. So there you go. That's 4 more bags taken care of for today. And that's pretty much all I got for you this week. Unfortunately, all the pickups for the new releases that I wanted to get this week, I did get them, but I ordered them online, so they're going to be a couple days late. So the next time I see you, they'll be definitely... I'll show those off to you in the next video, as well as the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 Steelbook that I've been talking about the last couple of weeks, but should be coming this week. Emphasis on the word should. But the other 3 that I have coming up here, Honora, Paddington, and Peru, and also Lilo and Stitch should be coming up, coming to my home in the next couple of days or so. So next time we meet here on Saturday, we'll talk about those instead. But we're moving quite a little along on my Blu-ray and DVD collection updates. So still got about, I think there's still about 12 bags left over there. I mean, I got a lot of bags over in the back room there, but actually, let me show you Let me just show you so I can show you the proof. Yeah, we still got all these bags back here to get through. So we are not done yet by any means. Plus, we still got to go through all those DVDs up there. All those DVDs as well as those over there. So we are not done yet by any means necessary. But it's okay. I'm in no rush to get them all done immediately. They're going to be coming every week or so. So do not worry. We are going to get through this together. I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's in desperate need of help. We'll get through this together, buddy. But with all that said, though, that's going to wrap this episode up. So thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned later tonight, of course, for a new time about the movies. And then tomorrow, my review for the new Marvel Studios movie Thunderbolts, which I saw yesterday, and so far, I'll let you know that it's pretty good. It's actually a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So I'll delve more into that in my review tomorrow. But until then, thank you so much for watching this. If you like what you saw, check out the previous episodes I did before. And I'll see you guys next time. So with all that said, I'll see you next time. Take care.